Hello, garden lovers. It's July, it's hot, and I'm loving it. I've been trying to keeping everything watered. Here is my new little garden kitty that follows me around. He was a stray that we tried to bring indoors and it just didn't work out. So he loves being outside and watches for me and waits till I come out to hang out. I wanted to show you what I'm growing right now. This is beginning of July at the time I'm filming this. I will do another one because it's already starting to look different at the time that I'm actually putting this video out and recording it. But here's a pretty little palm that I purchased on clearance, some nasturtiums that need trimmed, and my petunias looking a little bit wilty, need to keep them watered. I really like the bright colors. Here's a canna lily, and I really love the color of those big leaves. We'll see if it's getting enough sun to flower or if I'll just enjoy the plant. That's an amaranth, that pink-red plant that you're seeing there, along with the caladium and the sweet potato vine. I have a couple different varieties. I always love those. They're so pretty and they cascade so nicely over the table. My caladiums, I can't remember what that is in the back. I want to say it's a creeping veronica. Is that a thing? I need to look it up. My flowering coleus, I have a few of those. More petunias that are climbing up. This right here is with the little pink purplish flowers is my new favorite plant. It's a pelargonium, which is very similar and often confused with geraniums. So I think I'm going to do a blog post because I want more of these in the future and I want to learn more about them. So there's my Kimberly fern. I have a couple of those, another nice big caladium and some nasturtiums in the back, a little mini sweet potato vine there in the window, and a quick view out the back of a new shade garden outside of the back of the greenhouse. These Kimberly ferns will get really big and they last into November here in zone 6B when they're inside the greenhouse. I couldn't resist getting some close-ups of some of the pretty caladium leaves, some of those bigger ones, and also some of the flowers that I really like. I needed to zoom in here just because they're some of my favorites and really liking the color on those. Those caladiums were also on discount. July is such a great month for finding good plants. But as you can see, I've got my iced tea here ready to sit and hang out. I've got a mandevilla vine, and I just put in this trellis in the greenhouse this year, and I really like the effect and I like the function of it. Another nasturtium that needs some trimming. You can see here down below the back of my potting bench where I've got some storage. I can't forget my bougainvillea up here. I recently moved it to that spot from just about a foot. It was a foot to the left. I moved it over and it's doing so much better. It's getting a lot more sun in just that small move. You can see under here one of the ways I store my tools. It works really, really well. On the other side of the greenhouse underneath the tables, I've also got a lot of storage, and I'm getting ready to put some burlap there too so that I don't have to look at all these plastic bins when I'm sitting out here. And a quick break for a drink of tea. But I'm definitely loving the shade that the burlap provides when I sit out here, soaking up the summer for sure. I'd love to hear what you're growing in your greenhouse or your garden. And please, if you do, tell me what zone you're in. I'm always looking for what's working for other people and incorporating that into my own gardens here. If you're curious about any of these plants, especially if you see one that I did not mention, feel free to leave me a comment and I'll catch you at the next video.